Okay. Assalamu alaikum. Greetings. Welcome. I'm trying to see what is going on with my camera here. Um, hmm. This is weird. Ooh, this happened before and I don't know. Okay. I think we're fine. I hope. Um, I know you all here on TikTok have no idea what I'm talking about. um, okay, there we go. Okay. Um, I hope you all see me. I see myself. It's weird where I see myself on here. Uh, so, Assalamu alaikum, and welcome. Thank you all so much for joining. I am Radia Hutchin. I am, excuse me, here to talk to you about some tips as it relates to travel. My business, Exquisite Travel Deals. I'm not sure what's going on with my other video here. I am on StreamYard, and which is connected to my YouTube, Facebook. Oh God, there's one more. YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Whew. Okay. So, where I left off, some of you all have been following my tips for when I have shared the ABCs of travel. So I'm here to bring that back. And where I left off, or where I need to pick up rather, is with the letter H. So I only have a few, and I don't want to be too long because I need to break my fast. Okay. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulullah. So the first word I want to talk about is holiday. Actually, that shouldn't be the first word, but anyway, that's what I wrote. But holiday, why? Because many of us observe holidays, pagan or otherwise. Then there are those that are in the UK and surrounding countries, because I noticed in the lands of the Muslims that because of the influence of the British, everyone tends to call some time off holiday, going on holiday. Okay. So, with that being said, perhaps you want to pre plan where you will spend your holiday. Will this be a quick trip, a day getaway, a weekend getaway, a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, a year? What does holiday look like to you? Whatever it is, my business partners and I here at Exquisite Travel Deals can assist you with that if you would like our assistance. Moving on, honeymoon. So sometimes some observe honeymoons after they get married. And if you would like help with that, most people like to go where it's warm. They want to get married when it's warm, so they want to go somewhere when it's warm. And so again, we can assist you with that. So what does the honeymoon look like? How long will you be gone? So those are some things to think about as it relates to your honeymoon. Hotel. Will you stay in a hotel during your honeymoon? You have options. Or will you stay in a house or a home, a vacation home? So, in this regard, with this business, we deal with vacation homes, not Airbnbs. It's like that. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. But vacation homes or vacation stays. So, everything that I'm talking about, as it relates to planning your trip, paying for your trip, all of that. I have inquiry forms, and you can also go to my website if you are one that wants to do it yourself, save as much money as you can. I have my own search engine at exquisitetraveldeals.com. So feel free to knock yourself out. Okay. So if you do get a house, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, how many people will be in the house? Maybe you might want something like a chef to come in and cook your meals. What other things would you want? Be able to play video games, go on scavenger hunts or nature walks. What things will you be doing while you stay at the vacation house or vacation home? Hilton Head, South Carolina. That's a good spot. A lot of people like to go there for a vacation or holiday, excuse me. We're on H. So that's something to consider for those that are stateside in the U.S. Hobby. Will you, alhamdulillah, I'm well, thank you, barakallahu feek. And how are you? Hobbies. Will you, do you have a hobby that you will be participating in as you travel, such as fishing, hunting, photography, sailing, canoeing, hiking? What hobbies will you, excuse me, what hobbies will you be participating in as you go on holiday? So I only have one more that I want to go over with you, which should have been the first one, and that is health. Why? Because if you're going on holiday where you could be gone anywhere from a few days to possibly a few weeks, months, you want to make sure that you are in the best of health. You want to, excuse me, if you haven't already, go ahead and get those physicals. Get the health checks so that you don't know, excuse me, so that you won't have any surprises while you're on holiday. And for those that are considering long stays, that are considering being somewhere long term, that you're ready to pack up from wherever you are and you're ready to relocate, make sure your health is in check. Make sure that until you can find, while you're overseas, until you can find a good physician or good physicians, that you have, that you're keeping the current the current health care providers that you have, the current doctors that you have, just in case, because I do have some that I communicate with, and I commend them. They're the best of people, alhamdulillah, Allahumma barak, where because they know they couldn't find as good of health care where they are, they've maintained their appointments in their native countries. And that's very important. Why? Because for those of you that don't know, Allah's blessed my family and I to be world travelers. We've lived in 4 countries, alhamdulillah, Allahumma barak. And time again, we would see different people leaving at different times to go back to their native countries for this very reason, because they became sick. And maybe it was more affordable. They have insurance back home, and they would rather have their insurance pay for it than rather than pay out of pocket. So if it's something serious, it's better for them to go back home to have whatever issue that they've been dealing with resolved. And then they can always return. And they always, well, not always, many were able to return. Some, they wound up having to stay because either their health deteriorated more or it just wasn't affordable to return. And because there's other extenuating circumstances that would cause it to be more expensive for them to go back to wherever they were making hijra or wherever they were going to migrate to. And so that's another word, hijra. Hijra meaning leaving the land of kufr, for those that are Muslim, leaving the land of kufr, where people reject Islam, practicing Islam, to going to countries where they are Muslim countries so that you can practice your Islam better. There's some, I don't want to get into it. I'm not a scholar or anything, but I want you to do your due diligence and look into that because there are conditions to making hijra. And so you want to make sure firstly, your intention is for that. But you want to also know what it entails before you say, I'm making hijra. And this way, I always say, do your research, then do your istikhara, and then plan. I can't say in that exact order. As far as I'm concerned, do it all at the same time, if you can. But nonetheless, that is what I wanted to share with you all. And I want to thank you all so much for joining. In fact, another reason why I have to get off here is I am due to have a room in Clubhouse, and you all are all welcome to join us. We are having a conversation on travel. In particular, this week's discussion will be in regards to weddings and wedding destinations. So if you're looking to get married, or if you're looking to become a travel business owner or travel agent and you want to lock arms with me, you'd be willing to lock arms with me to make money with me, allow me and my partners to help you to make money in this industry, this $8 trillion industry, then you want to head over there to Clubhouse. The house is called Taking Care 5 Before 5. And so, so join the discussion. And if you have questions, you're more than welcome to come to the stage and ask your questions and go from there. So with that being said, thank you again so much for joining. Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. And as I always say, be resilient, inshallah, and have a good rest of your day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And inshallah, I pray that I can get back in the habit of finishing up these ABCs for you all, and along with sharing some other information as it relates to travel and making money or going places. I do have a number of packages, one for every month. Feel free. There's already some listed, so just browse the posts that I have here, the different reels and things of that nature. And inshallah, see you again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and goodbye.